Hello all, welcome back to the stream. My name is Catmonic and I hope you're having a good time. Apologies if I've just shoved the microphone a little bit there. You're once again joining us for our Master Duel ladder climb with the Masochist challenge. We are at Gold 2 after a hard fought nearly 3 hours on Monday. Has the deck changed any? Not really. We have this boy, who I just like, so I put him in. We've got this card, which is kind of half decent. And we got Psychic Blade. We got a full set of pendulum scales that we're trialing out. So, we'll see how it goes. I can't remember if we picked up Clockwork Knight last stream, but if we did, that too is a pretty good tool. So, without wasting a huge amount of time, let's get into it. Because if I learned anything from last stream, it's that, yeah, this is going to take a lot of effort. Could you imagine? Going first. I don't know if you can hear a little crinkle crackle. I'm eating pretzels. Simple but effective combo, hopefully. Brick them. Give them TTT. What are they going to do? I'm not going to activate a monster effect. We're also probably just losing the duel. But we can try. Once per turn during the battle phase, at the start of the damage step, so does this avoid damage step? I think it might. Banish 3 or 6. They want more tools. I have a feeling we have just lost the game. Because we have Abyss Stingray, which they can just pop in some manner. Although not many of well, the green one helps. The actual Tenpai monster helps, They're gonna get Lightning Storm. I guess they do control no cards. They do not want me to try and brick them again. Wise move. I think we lose. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream, welcome back to Gold. Or to just Master Duel at the moment. From what I gather, not exclusive to Gold. Well, we can do something. Summon. Gain some life. Attack. End. And lose. Yeah, that'll probably do it. I need to target a face-up monster I control. Yeah. I gained 1,000 life, but at what cost? The game. It's Tenpai. Unless I manage to keep horribly bricking them, it wasn't really going to end well. I'm not even sure if I could OTK. Not sure if there is a hand in this deck that does it. Taking a long time to think about this. Too long. Also, with me turning off the Master Duel music, it is now too quiet. Okay, we set 1. Set 2. Set 3. And we hold on to these two for the moment. Let's put some tunes on. Let's just mute it first, just in case. Adverts, as expected. How's the week at work been? Not particularly interesting. It's been a week at work. This is a welcome break. I managed to finish the Magnus Chase series by Rick Riordan. I found out that I am, again, someone who doesn't want to duel. I am obviously not a real fan, for I did not know that he had done another series, Trials of Apollo, or in fact that he had returned to apparently Percy Jackson with a couple new books. Are you actually playing, or are you struggling to play? That's interesting. That is a continuous spell, if my rulings serve me correctly. Yeah, that's fine. Masochist? 60 card pile Masochist deck? Yeah, pile of cards turbo. I wonder if they can fusion summon. Yeah, no, let's just let him hit it. A song that you really associate with speed, you know? This is not going to be a fast duel. Well, let's work this out. I think we just do this anyway. Give ourselves an extra 100 attack. Summon this guy. Set this over here. And start just going in. Monk's card is destroyed by battle. Sure, we'll try it. Do you have a target to float into? You probably do. No. Yeah, we'll gain another 500 life. This is not as good a removal card as I thought it was. On the other hand, it's still removal. And battle phase removal is not terrible. I mean, it does normally have to be a little bit better than this to be qualified as good, but you can try, you know? Just battle phase, it's just a bot. Sure, let's do that. Well, if we manage to get ourselves a monster, this might be a little bit quicker, but as such, we're not drawing them. Fantastic spell trap lineup. And sure, we'll activate this. We'll activate it, just to get it out of the deck. And the thing is, I feel like if it were an actual Masochist player, they'd just surrender at this point, you know? I'm gonna need to check the deck to see if they actually have any of these cards that are, like, mentioned, you know? Blue Eyes Monster. Red Eyes Monster, you know? Ah, damn it. Adverts. Oh, they surrendered anyway. Well, may the music bless our pack opening. For that gives us a grand total of like 10 cards, which we desperately need. At least we could desperately need them. It could also be just kind of cards. What do we get? This one's something? We might be able to use that. I don't really know. I feel like it's a Yubel, like, in theory, if Yubel didn't float from its, you know, deck things, it would hit Yubel. I don't think it hits 10 pi. And I don't know of any other decks that I need to worry about that are on the ladder. Photon or Galaxy. That's a machine. I don't know if we have other Orcus. It's a really, like, this is a hell of a card for Orcus, but, you know. 2 Ojama tokens. I mean, it's our second one. Wait. This is a Dragon Maid. Don't we have a Dragon Maid? Special Summon at level 2. I don't know what level the Dragon Maid we do have is. Discard Special Summon a Dragon Maid from your hand. It cannot be destroyed by card effects while you control the fusion monster. It's also a 7. We have Rage Raptor main deck monsters. And it is a negate, but it's not that good. We don't have enough fish. Maybe that's okay, but not right now. That's Light Sworn. Hell no. First pack of the night. Very mixed bag. Let's have a quick look at what we've got. Because I believe we did pick up a Dragon Maid card last time. Yeah, you can see it right down here. We got Parla, which is level 3. On level 8. Is it level 8? It's a level 7. So yeah, they don't actually work together at this point. Our limited Orcus synergy. Tribute to Machine Monsters. Okay, so it's Reborn. We have this, which is a machine. It is a dark machine for this. As is this, but, you know, I don't think that's really going to do it. No changes. Next all. It's alright, we lost the other coin flip as well. No. Yeah, we lost every coin flip. And that's yielded a 50% win ratio this stream, so it's obviously good, right? That's how stats work. 2 is an adequate sample size. I don't think this is going to be a good match. We can make everything a machine if they don't set a counter trap, but they probably set a counter trap. Monsters in this column cannot activate their card effects. It's interesting. Might be, column placement might be important. Activate. I believe they're just on, Dynamorphias. I need to read later cards. Dynamorphia, Dynamorphia, Dynamorphia. Yep, okay, so typing doesn't matter. But Clockwork Knight is now up. Oh, just straight Rex turn. No, okay. Royal, that is very nice. They are machines now, though. Does not require dinos. Does not require dinos. Does not... Yeah, I was pretty sure it's all, like, archetype name. But, you never know. Normal summon... What do we normal summon? Because the thing is, they do probably just make Rex term now. Target and destroy them. This might work. I'm kind of banking on it, but I think this works. Because it threatens removal, it gets destroyed, either by... No, Rex term doesn't destroy itself, does it? We're going to read it in a second, I guess, so let's find out. They don't have a counter trap in the grave. And it was a while ago, but we have beat Dynamorphia by just, like, what is it? Contract with Don 1000, If they have attack greater than or equal to your LP. So we can activate this effect. Target this. Target... I mean, we can activate it. It's not gonna negate it, right? Let's just pop this. It threatens them to use it. Sunstrike. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait. Yeah, we can't activate this. No. They control... Very important line of text. You can pay half your life. The attack of all monsters your opponent currently controls become equal to your current life points. I mean, I'm just going to be able to summon Regulus after this because they're going to summon Zuck, and... Does it get... Are its effects negated? Does it blow up the field? We'll summon this. We'll just put it here. Is it negated? It is negated. But now you just... You use this, right? Or are you really just waiting? They look to be just waiting. The thing is, if they did blow up the field, this allows us to search Regulus. Rex term 2! Okay. It's a hard once per turn, though. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. Set. And we hold it. We just leave it. Because we've just about won here. They haven't got a Dynamorphia counter trap in the grave. They've got exactly double Rex term. This will float this turn. Okay. for Arc Ray. What does this do? Cool. I probably don't want them to have that. What does Arc do? Fusion Synchro exceeds monsters your opponent controls can... except during the draw stage. Actually, that's not terrible. Like, I don't know if I'm scared of that, so we'll just tribute this instead. And we get a token. And we get a, you know, it's a defense wall. Cool. We've got a big token. It's got 500 attack and defense. Yeah, sure. I get to just summon it back in the end phase. It costs a discard. But that's not relevant. Equal to or greater than your life. Yeah, so all we do is... If this card is special summoned, you can destroy one card on the field. Why could we not special summon it? That's funny. We can effectively change that one to defense position. They hit over it with... No, I think that was wrong, actually. Let's see. What can we do? We need to be able to, like, just a direct attack for game. Normal. What do we have in the extra deck? Cool. So we just threaten battle phase. Haha, that's pretty good. I know that one. Whoop. We've lost the game. Continue your main phase, yes. I probably should have just went battle phase with Abominable. Anyway. Sorry. Had to actually think for a little bit. And let's actually put something back on, because it has been silent. So let's go with some... Here? No, okay, we gotta go with some ads. Give me a few seconds, guys. The atmosphere is very important, you realise. I say it's very important because I'm playing a mix and match of any theme that I can fit in the playlist. This is a Masochist deck. None of the cards really synergize. None of the songs should either. Although the next 3 in this list do, actually. You know, I'm feeling Tenpai or Chaos Max. Why is it taking me so long to set a card? Okay. Now, I feel like we're going to get dusted, or lightning stormed. Maybe heavy storm. I think that got brought back to 1 in Master Duel, actually. Oh, maybe they're actually playing Eldritch. No, it is Tenpai. We're going to activate head judging. We're going to activate Metaverse. They control face-up cards, so they can't Lightning Storm. If they have Duster, they have Duster. Nothing would have changed. No, we're good. We fail it, no! Take 16. Now you do a thing, right? No. We'll get a monster. Or you can't do anything. Is it Eldritch Tenpai? Is it just like... Oh yeah, I didn't take a look at that other guy's list. I'm so curious, what do we actually have here? Battle Phase? Is it Battle Tricks in Tenpai? Buster Blader. I really am starting to hate this, you know? Not Maskers specifically, but, like... The Buster Blader stuff is like, oh, that's a neat idea. No, it's not. Oh. Buttons. Yes, buttons. I'm not sure they quite realise what they've just done. This has to be a bot. Set a normal trap directly from your deck. It can be activated this turn. What is the normal trap? Because this is once per turn. It's Trap Trick. Yeah, I'll continue my attack. And we will find an advert. Trap Tricks. Yeah, sure. Like, you can't use it this turn. That was your only trap. What are you banishing from your deck? This is, intriguingly bad gameplay. Destruction tool. Discard special from the extra deck. Banish this from your graveyard. Fusion summon. Yeah, but it's not in your graveyard. You don't have Tenpai cards. We're going to put this in attack here. I think, yeah, we just boost the attack. Because it lasts through to their turn. What do they have? It's not another... It's literally not another trap. They can't use another trap. Yeah, on the off chance that it actually becomes practical, we might set the Fairy Wind. Because we have 3, which is 900. If both of those and the field spell get activated and they happen to be like... Well, no, that one's not continuous. So yeah, it's not for lethal. What are we reborning? The Buster Blader. And what did that trap do? It's specialed, right? Where is it? Special a Buster Blader monster. I'm not liking where this is going. Cool. Yeah, oh, they have Hydra. You best believe. Best believe I'm going to attempt to headshotting that. Oh no, they got it! Come on! That's supposed to be a negate. No, you can't do that. Well, okay, maybe they can't do it. You didn't activate this in battle phase. Why? Because bad player or bot, probably. Or they really want to Black Rose my field. That's the other option.
If you're a student going back to school or uni, you need grab.
Sorry about the jump in volume. No, you good. Just taking my time to read totally. Not fiddling around with volume. Because, yeah, what are they actually going to synchro summon? Is the Buster thing a 7? I have a feeling it's an 8. Yeah, it's an 8. They take no damage, they get to declare some attacks, they get to do like the whole Tenpai lines. But they do risk burning themselves. Sure, unless they just synchro for Black Rose, and that's the plan, nuke the field. If they nuke the field, I'll give them some burn damage for it. No, they're going into Biden. If this card is synchro summoned, you can target a Fire Dragon. Are they just not wanting me to activate effects during the battle phase? Are they just turboing out to the 10? Because that's not terrible. I'd say it looks like it. Ah yeah, the next song is a true masterpiece. Right, okay, what are you doing with this nice Tenpai board? Press buttons. Is it these two? Or is it another 7? It's those two. Yeah, your opponent cannot activate effects during the battle phase, right? Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects during the battle phase. Fuck you! I can still activate effects during the main phase. I will nuke the field. This thing survives. It is Marshmallow. Cool. Now what? Yeah, I get this. They're gonna nuke it with this thing. Oh, but they got rid of Pydra. They got rid of Pydra, so they're taking the damage for it. What are you destroying? It's probably this thing. Yeah. Is this a soft once? Soft once. It's used it. That's used it. So the damage they have on the field is the damage they have on the field. On the other hand, I have nothing. They do not have a field spell. You used that already. They used that already, right? Does it show a green tick next to ones that are used even if it's a hard once, or a soft once? You know what's more annoying? They just clicked buttons and beat me. Like, I feel like we actually had a chance there. Anyway, while I remember... So, yeah, let's take a look at this one just to... Like, you know, it is a proper deck, it's just... They click buttons. Did they not know how this is supposed to work? Buster Blade or no dragon? Or they just... It's the one-of. What about this guy? They had Blue Eyes cards. They did not have a second Red Eyes. Dragon Dot Turbo. They have a Tenpai. That's brilliant. One Tenpai. Ah. Prepare thine ears. For an advert, apparently. They somehow managed to pause the advert without getting sucked into an advert. Right, well, we didn't win that. Can't imagine why. It's not like the opponent's on a vastly superior deck. Nothing like that. No! I'm not sure how loudly you can hear it. It's probably loud enough. That is realistically the answer. When attack is declared. So this needs to be face up. This is just a wall. Although I'm not confident on what they're on, so I will just set this. I might need my monster removal. As strange as that sounds. 60 card deck, so you can never really, like, judge. Branded! We hate Branded! How much of a combo could we be bothered to sit through? I'm not winning this. We sat in a couple duels way too long last time. Just because it looked like we were close to winning it. Which is really annoying, because a couple of them we were close to winning. Like that Tenpai match. It's just they got Pydra. And we didn't negate the Pydra. You see, I don't mind choosing to go first and going against Tenpai. It just sucks, like, you know, knowing I'm going to go, or thinking that I'm going to go against Tenpai. Or an OTK deck of some kind. Cool. Set. Because people just kind of, you know, middle zone these things. And we want a card that we can discard, so I'm content leaving it. Fateful Adventure. Once per turn during your main phase. Yeah. So I could turn off the adventure engine. I don't know how impactful it is. So let's just send this thing. They draw it again and they have it for next turn, but if they search anything, it's, you know, somewhere else in the deck. Now what? Where do you go from here? Because you probably have something. I go to mute this advert. And then find a different thing. I hear something. Tearlament. They're playing around the column. trying very carefully to just adjust the volume a little bit. There we go. Likewise, I probably shouldn't actually sit through a full tier combo. I'm not beating it with Buster Blader, Yugioh, and a possible singular pop on a 2100 body. Plus the fact that my actual removals do not do anything, they all float. This is probably what gold should be like. Although it's a bit weird tiers this far down. So just how many times can we go first and face an OTK deck? Ant. That feels like anti, you know? Set here, set here, set here. And then in draw phase, we'll just activate Shared Ride. I plan to draw cards if you do, because you probably do. If it gets back round to my turn, it literally doesn't matter, because we have another one. That's funny. If this card is sent to the graveyard, cool. What are you doing? Please put it, like, just here, you know? Like, put it just here. Oh, this is an EMZ. It's 1 monster Europa. Ah, that's brilliant. What if we just... you know? Pop. Destroy a card, yes. Bye. Now what? You haven't normal summoned. No, you did normal summon. You normal summoned this thing. But that's a special summon. Damn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, yeah, they'll be doing that. It's either going to be Link or Xyz material. I forgot to mute. There we go. Yeah, sure. Give it 700 attack. They added a card. We drew one. Upstart Goblin. Cannot attack the turn it is special summoned. That's hilarious. So I can just attack this thing for 21. Are they just misplaying with Galaxy Eyes up in gold? Have they not played with this hand or something? Have they not anticipated the exact forms of removal that I have, the weaklings? Set. Set. And we can get this one again. If this card is special summoned, an Xyz monster that was, if this card is sent to the graveyard. Okay, so we don't want to give them that sooner than we have to. We will just attack this thing. It's free material. We can activate Shared Ride on their turn and then get a plus off it again. or force them to just keep playing around Shared Ride, for they fear that we draw a bajillion cards for some reason. Cool. Are you going to add cards from your deck to your hand this turn? Special summon it in attack position, equip it with this card. Cool. The thing is, I don't want to put this back in the hand. Like, I could stop the Reborn, but, like, the cost is that I forfeit my next battle phase. I don't like it. Wait, you got the level 8. Must first. Yeah, why did you... You would have had an Xyz 4. Tribute summon? Is that it? Same column as this guy. You're no fun. Right, in theory they use Photon Jumper now. And if they don't, that's actually a win for me. Okay, we leave it for a minute. We have a removal, but we do need them to, like, commit something, because unless you Zodiac, an Xyz requires 2 monsters, pretty much. Or exactly, I guess, Starslayer Typhon. And just skip through the next advert. They're making very slow, very calculated plays. Truly, I'm an opponent to fear. Target Dragon Neck Galaxy monster you control until the end of the next turn. It cannot be struck. We got Penguin Soldier. That's not going to help us against this deck if it actually pops off. I do not trust them to pop off, however. Okay, hold on. If you control a galaxy... Yeah, okay, so they get the special summon anyway. We might as well let them have it hit the field. And then... yeah, because we need to tribute something with a level. We do this now to get rid of this one, because that's the one they care about having under it as Xyz material. And that's fine. And we can actually put this back in the hand if we need it. Which we might do. Although we can't summon this with... Oh, I should have put the... Yeah. Yep, you have a defense position monster, my guy. This thing is in the wrong place. I'm still not used to playing around my own Sour Jet. Ooh. End phase. Sweet. I can set cards, right? Yeah, I can set cards. Set. Battle. Take 21. Somehow winning against Galaxy Eyes. In theory, like, I'm pretty sure, like, whatever full combo is for Galaxy Eyes, I'm pretty sure, like, this one guy gets it. Unless full combo requires 2 cards and they've somehow missed the other one in that 60-card deck of theirs. Entirely possible. That's the same trap you set last turn, which I don't need to worry about. Oh yeah, we can turn that one back off. We've lost our Chainable. Yeah, so that does not work. Whatever their other one is might work. We can flip summon. Wait, we can flip summon, right? Yeah, let's do it. So we're going to do this. We're going to bounce this. We're not going to bounce another guy. We're going to summon. And we're just going to normal summon. Game? I haven't actually calculated it. We're 50 short. Alright. They do anything. They attack with a single monster, they're dead. We can actually make, like, some of our good links. I say our good links, like we have any. We can't Xyz for 5, we can't... Yeah, this is, it's fine, right? We've got Trap Hole of Spikes and Dark Sanctuary. They're not going to miss both of those. Unless they use Harpy's Featherbuster. Or Lightning Storm at this point. Famous last words, you know. End phase. I think we might just have it. We got the card to finish off the job. Not be greedy. Penguin Soldier for game. Second win of the night. Not really sure if that was a player or a bot. I think a player, judging by the mistakes, actually. That is pretty much just a Galaxy Eyes deck. Not the best. Like, you want a couple more of this guy. I think this guy's pretty good. I'm not sure if this is a 3-off, but I think it is. I don't think you use this ever. You probably don't. Well, no, you don't use Photon Satellite, I don't think. And this is terrible. That might be good, I don't know. I feel like there's some stuff that just, well, no, it's a 60 card deck. There is some stuff that just shouldn't be here, you know? Like, it's a hard go second OTK deck, and they were just suffering because grind game. If they had fulfilled deck objective and beaten me down in a turn, I didn't actually pay attention to if we got a legacy ticket or not. We got one! We got a super! What do we got? We got an ultra. Cyber stuff. It's a Monarch, by the way. I remember thinking about that when I first got this card in TCG. It's not amazing, but it's like, it is cyber support. If we, like, that will be probably a staple in whatever cyber deck we play. Big beat stick that can get over things. That is assuming we ever get to a cyber deck. That's kind of good, actually. We have, like, one Trickstar monster, but it's good. That's not good. That's terrible. That's a card. It's not a Royal Rare, though. We definitely can't make that. Extinguish, that's apparently our second. We have a Gen X Synchro. That's interesting. We don't... No, we have one Gen X tuner, but it's not something we can make, because our Gen X tuner is a level 1, and the only other Gen X monster we have a level 4. This is a non-tuner Dark Pendulum, so there's that. But I don't think we should be really focusing on our 1 level 8 Synchro, and then adding in a level 3 tuner because, you know, giggles. So, the deck remains the same, really. Probably turn this down, like, a slight touch. I know this one's pretty much over, anyway. So I'm just going to have to quickly click mute, just in case of adverts. I shall not subject you to what I have not, you know, Let's see. Let's go here. Okay. Next duel, because the deck does not change, like, at all. But we are winning games. We are opening packs. Eventually, the deck will change. If you can hear the crunching. I'm semi-sorry. Okay, I got... It could be mutant. Set. Clockwork Knight. We could have set Labyrinth Wall, actually. Would have been funny. Anyway, we have potentially Upstart Goblin. Let's find out what they're doing. Apart from battling with their internet. Target one card on the field, send it to the graveyard. What shall you be sending? What's the idea? Please target this thing. Blue light. True light, even. Eldritch Blue Eyes. Target. You targeted my monster. Cool. You sent Spirit Reaper. You sent Marshmallow. Do you feel good? No, I need to be reading Eldritch. You can... That's terrible. You're banishing your own... Oh no, you're banishing Spirit Reaper for a second. In the end phase, they'll be adding with Magnemite. Which means we might as well activate it here, because they're not gonna... Yeah, which means we definitely get an Upstart Goblin, because they've declared the effect. I don't know why they wouldn't, but, you know. So yeah, we can normal summon... We can normal summon a Monarch. That is the Metal Reflex line. I don't know if I care about that, because here's the thing. Don't know if I can related cards this. I can. Okay, I cannot. You're starting to confuse me. I think it's just pile cards. They got a couple good things, but feels like a pile of cards. I know my deck is literally a pile of cards, but that's the theme of the thing, regardless of whether they know that or not. Okay, I take 2,000, now what? Cool. Advert. Not using the Eldritch. They want to keep their 3,500 beat stick in reserve. They do have another Bestial. Oh no, it's just add a dragon. So you could add a Blue Eyes. Although, funnily enough, this hits over Blue Eyes. Well, we drew a card. This isn't bad. Both the music And this card. But yeah. The Blue Eyes Beat Stick. So, just save it. Let's see. Oh, no. He skipped forward. Not that you guys know. It's currently still muted. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. I can position this. Right? Oh, brilliant, please. Give me your monsters. Ghostbird. Right, this matters. Center. Center or others. So, yeah, just... Blue Eyes, we'll put it here. And Yugioh, you can go, like, there. Because I definitely have Anima, you know. Now we can hit over the Ghostbird. Yugioh can't tribute anything. And we've got Bullblader for a little bit of extra damage. Plus I could negate my own Yugioh, possibly. If that's how this interaction works. That is, in fact, how this works. Sure. Because they've used both effects of Eldritch this turn. So, yeah. There's no point to not. That's it. They've lost the game. Not right now from, like, battle damage alone, but, like, card advantage. I doubt their deck has a one-card starter. And we could... insult to injury, tribute summon a Time Lord. I'm not going to, because it's just a terrible play, but... What do we have in the graveyard? Oh, right. Sure. We can search out Regulus. Oh, wait, we can search out other things. Except during the damage step. That probably counts as damage step, right? We get this. Attack him with this. That's 25. So, yeah, it's not lethal. But we now have an Omni Negate almost ready to go. We could attribute someone for an Omni Negate, but I don't think that's worth it. It's a lot better to just have the bodies. I gotta look at this list. It's like, here's the thing, like, this is a good card, this is a good card, this is a good card, as is this one. This isn't actually that bad if you're playing the deck. I assume this is good in Blue Eyes. It looks good. And this is good, as is this. They haven't, like, used bad cards, so to speak. It's just the combination of them is, like, weirdly awful. Granted, Clockwork Knight allowing me to just, like, summon a 3k beatstick, basically. So, like, they are actually playing an amount of the Sacred Beast cards. Unless they're not, and this is a 0-0 vanilla. Maybe we could find out, right? They can only negate 3 instances of battle damage. Three instances. If they're playing all of them. On tenterhooks. How many do they send? Because it's up to one of each. They could just be playing like one. Oh, they're playing all 3. Oh, it's... No, they take the they don't take the damage? Where is it? And if you do, you take no battle damage this turn. Sure. We'll just beat it over. It's not a problem. It's a hard once anyway. What are the odds that they actually top deck the Dimension Fusion Destruction? And yeah, we're not going to bother with links or anything, because there's no point. What do they do? What card have they drawn? They've drawn Fallen Paradise. They are playing a complete mix-match deck. Sacred Beast is probably the pet deck I had for the longest time. Oh, they're going to summon Eldritch back. Funny. You're playing the exact counter to your own monster. They had to try it. This list genuinely gets worse the longer I look at it. And I haven't even seen the remaining 26 cards. Or the other 11 cards in the extra deck. Are they just hate stalling the timer? I think they might be. Meanwhile, we're playing absolute bangers out of this Megaphone over here. Not Megaphone. It's a record player. I still can't quite remember what you call this, but it is a record player. Is it a surrender? You could just pass turn. That works as well. If surrendering is taking too much effort, too much strain. This is a completely different feeling to Monday, and it's great. Because today feels like it should have been Friday. Like, work hasn't been terrible, but, like, you know. It just... There's another day. Why is there another day? Why not weekend? And I think they are just hate stalling the timer. They do not like the fact that I've stolen their own cards. Although they did put Clockwork Knight in the grave for me, so there's that. I don't know how long they have left on the timer, but this song is going to be longer than it. So how's your evening, day, night, morning, afternoon, various time description going? Hope you're all enjoying the stream. Having a good time if you're not. Having a good time if you are. I would love to say that things have been interesting, but I've kind of just said most of what's been up. Work has been work. I've been on my own in the parts office after my week off last week. Because it is now Gary's turn. It is the half-term break, and he wishes... Ooh. I am going to Synchro Summon. Not to be bad to this guy, but I have a proficiency I need to do. I just need a Synchro. And an Xyz, because that's also part of the mission. We actually have an 8. I never thought about it. Anyway.